Hello everybody, Smith here. Welcome back to some more City Skylines, and welcome back to our little city of San Anvíl. We've been busy constructing this little suburb over the last, since we started. But we're nearly done with this now. Is no one going to build anything there? Yeah, I have zoned that, haven't I? Yeah. So that'll just act as a nice little buffer as the commercial demand increases. So. Yeah, we are very nearly done with this suburb, at least for now, because, as I've said countless times, we're going to see what happens when we get this this square here and can build a little hydroelectric dam there, and then we can just sort of finish this off. I might do some of the detailing. When I say detailing, I mean just plastering trees everywhere. It's not going to be anything fancy. You, not enough educated workers, university. 9%, up to 9% now, citizens who have graduated from our university, which is, heading upwards. This is starting to look a little bit, a little bit busy, so... there are various options, but I think what we're going to do now is we are going to bite the bullet and upgrade this to highway. That should make it much higher capacity, and then if we go and get... this should sort out the lane arrows, and that should mean everybody's using... all three of the lanes on the roundabout. It should mean they're making better use of the different lanes approaching the roundabout, and it should just bulk up capacity. It should help clear a little backlog we've got developing here. Now let me just check that has... Yep, you can go through, you can go through, you can go through. Okay. So that's looking good. A little bit of jams. Hopefully that sort of all clears that up. So apart from that, we want to sort of start thinking about moving on from here. But before we do that, there's a couple more things that need to happen. This area here is just going to be like a small generic industry zone. We're going to do something similar up here. Sort of space it out a bit so nowhere gets too polluted, and also we're going to have probably going to have a sort of a train line to move goods between places. I'm going to get rid of that for the moment because that noise is very annoying. Might even stretch sort of a train line up and around to our little agricultural zone, just to. We've got a bit of industrial demand. Now that I mention it, I might come around the top here and do all of that. Yes, something that definitely was even half in the original plan was to bring some sort of train line round along here so we can start shipping agricultural goods by rail as well. Oh, that's cleared that right up, hasn't it? Okay, that's looking quite good now. What did I see? What did I see the other day? Was it? Yeah, this junction doesn't have the permissions. Yeah, the permissions are right. Yeah, you can go straight through there, 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 and you can go straight through there. And we may as well... I'm not even sure if this junction's going to survive, but yeah, we may as well just make sure it's set up just in case it does. When I say not going to survive, when we finally get round to working out what's going on there. So before we do all that, before we move on to our other little suburb, which I was briefly mentioning, which I'm going to build over there, I am going to want to sort out this intersection here. Because, first of all, we don't just want stuff coming out over there, we want stuff coming out over here as well, and building... yeah, it's just going to get too big if I start building it like that. So we're going to do... the traditional British and indeed European solution to this, the good old-fashioned oval about. Let's just pause the game. We've got we've got plenty of cash now. So we are just going to demolish that road and then just demolish this entire intersection. just had a thought. The highway doesn't have any pavement around it, but I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. People have still got this path. They can, if they want to go around there. I don't think many people are going to want to. I don't think many people walk to work over there. Well, they don't have the option anymore. What else was I going to do? Right, let's bring this 4-lane, carry this on down to there for the moment. Then we are going to just demolish that part of the highway, bring this bit through here, maybe an extra bit there. Okay, that looks good. And now, what are we going to want to do? So we'll start doing this with the one-way road. Might sort of upgrade it to highway later, just because it'll have the extra capacity. What are we going to want? So that's going to be, that's sort of halfway between those two, isn't it? So that's sort of going to be the centre of our roundabout. Let's bring you just out like that, just as a marker. Okay, something comes, I reckon, along like that. How many squares are we going to want? So that's 2 squares wide, isn't it? So I sort of had an idea of how big I wanted this thing to be in total. So I'm just trying to sort of see how that translates into the actual thing here. So I reckon we come down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then again. So far that's the wrong way round, which is a brilliant start. So basically, let's do the same on this side. So there, I think, and then that will come down there like that, and that will come down there like that. I will tidy this all up. I did consider just doing this as a bit of sped up footage, but I think for this one, at least for this roundabout, we'll just do this sort of longhand, if you will, and then maybe if we need to do this again, I've made that too big, haven't I? Yes, I have. So yeah, we're going to want 3. To come up to there, down to there. And like that. And like that. Okay, now we can just start putting the curved sections in. And these other 2. And then bring these up to meet it. And there we go. Not bad, not bad at all. Now we just want to coming in here. Yeah, this is going to be turn off road guidelines for the moment because they are just my nemesis. Because it's good to get everything, all the roads you want to have coming into and out of the roundabout sort of hooked up before you demolish everything. Because that can sort of pull the roundabout out of shape, and nobody wants to see that. These are all going in the right direction, but as I said, I think we are just going to straight off the bat go into a roundabout, or an oval about, however you want to call it, made up of highway sections. And okay, that's looking pretty good. Just want to make sure people on the roundabout have priority. Make sure you can go through. You, no, not you. You can go through. You can go through. You can go through. You can't, and you can go through. Okay, so that's our basic roundabout set up. Next, we want to just take these back a bit further. I think that's the end of the straight section. That's about the same each side, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, I might bring one of you up here. Stick road guidelines back on. Because you're going to come up through here, aren't you? So I think that's in line. Yeah, like that. And then let's get the other up here as well, so we can place that with the road guidelines. Page up. Road guidelines off. I don't like the way that looks. Sorry, I'm going to be very pernickety about this. Road guidelines back on. I just want to make sure this intersection is looking, well, just as good as it can do. That's probably going to be... How does that look? Yeah, that looks okay. That's better. Road guidelines. Road guidelines. Yeah, and we can just take that over the other side, and we have ourselves our little bridge across the top. And then down the other side. So that's as I want to get this kind of... Yeah, it starts to curve there, doesn't it? And that's going to be a pain in the backside. Let's just put this down, but not by too much, to about there. Let's do the same. Oh, you're not going to let me do the same. Why wouldn't you let me do the same? I thought I stopped that at exactly the right same place. I did, yeah. So why are those being... Why are they being a little bit fussy about where they stop? That will have to do. And then we'll do something similar on the other side. So the reason I'm just taking it down sort of this 3/4 height is, it will become clear in a moment, that then all we need to do is plumb them in. It just sort of extends the gradient out a little bit further. Do I need to alter that? It doesn't look too bad. Let's get the odd move it. This one looks a little bit you, and then we can go slope objects. That doesn't look too bad. It looks, yeah, it looks okay on both of them over here. So now, take this out. How far do we want to take this out? I reckon there. Same on the other side. There. There, and then we can just hook those in. And let's see if we can get the angle. See if we can get the angle there to 180. Or close to 180. Looking good. 180. To do a little further. 180. Yeah, not bad. Actually, that will give me an opportunity. I might... Should I extend those? I'm not going to bother with that for the moment. That's a little bit of... maybe just extending this slope out to there. Because just to make it as realistic as possible, we want the most gentle slope you can get. But in the meantime, we just need to make sure all these are coming in the right way. You were going the right way in the first place. Ignore me. Ooh, missed a bit. None of those broken connection signs still there. Nope. We're still good. Okay. We'll just run that for a bit, see how that copes. Now, I did despawn a lot of traffic doing that, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too serious when it all sort of starts to pile back in to feed our little city. Yeah, actually. Let's get some two-lane highway. And we'll do the little lane mathematics trick. Just two-way between these junctions. And then we can sort the lanes out. We want this lane for going off there, this lane for carrying straight on. And over here, this lane just for cars who've come off the junction, and the same over the other side. It will just help with the flow of traffic when this junction gets a bit more established. Okay, plenty of traffic piling in. Yep, that roundabout seems to be holding up, so yeah. Looking good so far. And that will just mean, yeah, we can just have stuff coming off this way as well. I'm just going to leave that road as it is for the moment. Let's pause ourselves again. Up over here. Yeah, keep talking about this new suburb, but I think we should get something going. So we're going to want to come... I'm not going to be able to do a sort of nice involved junction over here. We're just going to have to see what we can make of it. So let's start there. Any road guidelines we can sort of just... Okay, there. To there. And then just have that the gentler slope we can give it. Yeah, just chucking this down basically because we don't really have much of an option to do anything else. 83 at the moment because we don't really have the space to do anything too fancy or involved. That's gonna look, yeah. I'll buy one of these squares later. We'll make it look a lot prettier. But without all the land actually having been bought yet, we are just gonna have to make do with what we can do. That would be a terrifying ramp in real life. Oh dear. Okay, so that's the start of that. The main road through the little suburb, because there's a sort of the cleft of the valley here, and I want to just sort of come right through the middle of that. So yeah, we'll just make it so that we can just build on both sides while staying within the boundaries there. And then a little further with this, and then as sort of this sort of going with the light, sort of the natural lie of the land here, bring this up here. Look at this from above. Bring this sort of round and up here. And then let's do something like that. Okay, that's looking good. Now, this little area here, this ore, is going to be... I'm actually going to make that into a specialised ore mining area. What do we want to do here? Do we want to just come... I just want the road to sort of... yeah, sort of follow that natural lie of the land a little bit. Maybe coming out over there. Bring you back a bit. Yeah, out there. Through there like that. Let's bring this back on. Straight on for a bit. So I'll want the main road to go right through the middle of this section where there's not much to actually dig up. So if we have something going through there like that, so through there like that, up here, and we're getting on towards that, so we can now start looking about building some sort of junction here, and we should probably hook those roads up as well. So what do I want to do here? I think it's going to be another oval about, but I think I'll sort of mess about with that in another episode. For the moment, I think we'll just do something over the top. So it's going to come out like that. Maybe if we do something... something coming off of there, maybe. Oh, that's good. Coming off of there like that. for a bit, and then we just hook that into there if the damn thing will... Road guidelines have gone on holiday again. Just finish that last little bit off with a smooth curve. And let's get, just for the moment, we'll just slap down some on and off ramps. Right, so that's that or nothing. Okay. And then just let's reverse the direction where it needs reversing. This isn't going to be too busy to start off with, so I'm not going to worry too much about sorting that out or doing sort of the lane mathematics on it or what have you. Yeah, we will tidy that up at a future date. What do we want to do with this though? What are we going to want to do with this? I think I want to have a road coming through this valley here and then bring it up, because we don't want to have it coming all the way around there, because that's not... That would have been... Sometimes you see sort of what the map designers were thinking you could do, and there's sort of a nice little path for a road down there, and it goes up there and possibly to the highway, but that's not what we're going to do with it. I'm just going to build a road that's going to come along here like that. Follow the curve of this around. Let's make that a bit shorter there. Follow the curve of this around. And then I think maybe come up that bit, because that looks reasonably good. Come up there like that, bring this one a bit closer. Again, just trying to give this suburb a little bit of character, make it not too blocky, not too gritty. Let's have a road coming off of here. Let's have it go straight for a bit. I don't know what I'm going to do sort of between roads at the moment, how much space I'm going to leave, just in case I want to put any other assets down. So we'll just give it... I can carry that road straight on up here. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. This road here, I want to curve that a little. Carry on following this, following that little path upwards. Yeah, and then I think we just hook that in like that. And coming down this way, I'm going to want to do what I did last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and space my junctions off of our collector. 1, 2, 3, 4 evenly, and 4 of these little nodes tends to be about the right distance. 1, 2, 3. So I'm just going to go with that for the moment, because I've taken enough time getting everything down today. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Could we do another one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we want to bring this around a bit so we can... I'm just going to see. So that would look more natural, I think, if it came out like that. Well, I might do my usual trick of having a little sub-collector up here and then sort of route that into that. I don't think that's going to be going to be too disruptive to the plan. I'll have to see. But I think we're just about up on our time now. It's a bit weird for an episode, because I've done a little bit of zoning of the industrial area here, which is... yeah, not completely used up. Commercial demand is rising. We'll have to see if we can do something about that. But yeah, we're just laying the groundwork for this new suburb here. And I think I'm pretty happy with the way things have gone up there. How now that we've got it running, how's this going? How's this looking? Just before I go, another little... it's not going to make much. There was a little trick I sometimes like to do on these roundabouts, so it's not going to make much difference to it at the moment. It's flowing pretty well. This roundabout is coping. This, as I said, this should all subside. I think this is all the stuff I despawned and now has had to respawn and carry on to fill up our city. But yeah, we'll have to sort out this junction a bit more. Maybe just do some tweaks, and then next time we'll also have to get going on this city properly. Sorry, this suburb properly. Until then, though, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.